In this review, we're going to look at the 20th anniversary of Marvel Legends Iron Man. This figure comes on a retro style card. It looks like the original Marvel Legends from Toy Biz. The difference is with the Toy Biz ones, you had a full classic clamshell around the entire figure and an actual real comic book come with the figures. And most of these came, the Toy Biz ones came with like display stands and stuff. With this style, it's styled a lot like the retro carded figures we've seen with Hasbro Marvel Legends before. You got the cardboard card back, the big blister on the front. You got various logos throughout the side on the figures. Retro style Toy Biz Marvel Legends logo. You got 20 in years in multiple languages. You got the sticker on top. It says reversible backdrop. This is Series 1. On the back, you get Iron Man bio in multiple languages. You get the nice product image on the back. Another with the retro Marvel Legends logo on the back. Warnings, legalese. You got your side onion. And there's your barcode if you need it. And here with Iron Man in the plastic tray, you can see most of the accessories. I say most accessories with the retro logo on the bottom actually hides a display stand that actually has the old Toy Biz logo on it as well. You got two repulsor blasts, the little smoke trail effects, two alternate fists, unmasked head, and on the back you actually had looks like a little mini comic, but it's not. It's just a piece of cardboard with a reversible backdrop on the back with Stark. That plugs into the back of the figure stand. And here we have Iron Man outside the plastic tray. As you can see, he comes with all the accessories mentioned before, with the alternate fist, blast effects, alternate head, smoke trails, figure stand, and the card back display. When you first look at the figure, you might think it's just a reissue of the 80th anniversary Marvel Legends Iron Man, but it's actually got some new tooling as well. A good chunk of it is the 80th anniversary Iron Man, but it's got an all new upper from the ab crunch up to the head is all new. New ab section, new chest, new arc reactor, and even these little pieces here new. The arms, forearms, biceps, hands, the waist, hips, all that's reused from the 80th anniversary. This is using the updated biceps. I don't know if most people remember, when the 80th anniversary first came out, they mistooled the biceps. They made the left the right the left. I've fixed it on this one when I did the arm swap. The smaller pin should be on the outside if it's on the correct side, but they had the arms backwards. Later on, when they did this one, they actually retooled the arms to be correct with the smaller side of the pin sticking out and the larger inside. So they use those arms for this one. Now let's look at the accessories. First up, let's look at the alternate head. I don't know if this says Tony Stark to me, but definitely says Charles Bronson. I will definitely be using this on the suit-up body for Hammerhead for an easy Charles Bronson. That's going to work out great. He's got two closed fists. As you can see, the repulsor blast are molded into the hands. They're just not painted, but they did pick out the sculpted lines with a wash, bring out those details. That's one thing I really like they did with this one. All the ribbed bands have been panel lined or washed to bring out that detail. The hands on the come on the figure are the repulsor blast hands. These are the unhinged ones. Some do have some that's hinged. These are the ones that's in a fixed position. We have the little repulsor blasts we've seen multiple times in Marvel Legends. And these newer smoke trails, I think we first came with Riri Williams. The color is like translucent. That's like a dark gray. It's almost black, but it is still translucent. We got the new head sculpt, which is the spiked horned helmet style. It's got those nice ridges, sculpted lines on the back and picked out with a wash. Now let's see what the alternate head looks like on this body. Okay, we got the Charles Bronson Tony Stark head on the body. That looks really good. It is a larger scale head. If you're going to use this on a suited body, you really need the larger, happy hammerhead size body. It looks really good. Put the other head back on. Let's pop out the other hands. So we give them some hands of articulation. Been nice if we could have got a few other set of hands, maybe some relaxed pose hands. This is a pretty pricey figures now, with especially the 20th anniversary ones. The last accessories, we got the figure stand, which has got retro style Marvel Legends logo. And we have the card backdrop actually plugs into it, and we got the Stark Tower on the back. Let's slide that into a little slot. Nice little display stand for your figure. Since a lot of this is actually the 80th anniversary Iron Man figure, so we know a lot about the articulation. Like I said, we got the new ab, chest, neck, and head. Rest of it's all reuse. For articulation, it's on a ball peg on a disc hinge, so you can look up really well for flight poses. Look down. I wish the Silver Centurion had this style neck. I hate what they did with that head. You got some tilt from side to side, full 360. Disc hinge shoulders. Kick up this far. You get your basically 90 degrees. Bicep swivel. Full 360 at the shoulder. Double jointed elbows. It's going to run and hit the armored cuff on the forearm. So that's as far as you're going to get with that. It's still a good range of motion. Hinge swivel wrist. And full 360. Got the ab crunch. Lean back this far. Lean forward this far. Waist twist. Ball jointed hips. Kick out the splits this far. Kick forward this much. Back is hindered for the sculpt of the waist piece. Thigh rotation. Full 360. Double jointed knees. Get you up this far, and do the same thing with the forearms. The armored piece on the leg will hit the thigh here. Stops here. And there's a boot swivel here. Hinged ankles. These are very tight on this one. I had to really work these to get them loose. Up and down. Ankle pivots. So it's great articulation. Okay, let's do a few comparisons to some other figures. We have the AI Iron Man, which uses the 80th anniversary body, and the 80th anniversary Iron Man. We have the Bucky cap. We have the larger suited body. We have Super 7 Jaga from the Thundercats. We got Flash Gordon from NECA's Defenders of the Earth line. We have the Abomination, which he is much bigger than Iron Man. We got Reed Richards, Sue Storm. We got the Thing, and the Human Torch. We got the BST Turtles, and Loose Collectors, Coffin Comics, Lady Death. All in all, this is a really nice Iron Man figure. If you don't have a classic Iron Man, this is a great one to get. Personally, I almost skip this Iron Man. The 20th anniversary of Marvel Legends figures, they're nice. I don't really see they were actually, I don't know, you're not getting the bang for the price increase just for a different style retro card. So we're just getting an unmasked head, 2 hands, some blast effects, and a figure stand. We've been getting that on regular Legends and with Build-A-Figure pieces. So, and these are at the $30 price point. If not higher, was it $31.99 or something like that? So, if you're looking for a retro Iron Man and you like the horn style helmet, it's a great figure, and I like the little extra paint details we did with the wash pieces. I don't know if that justifies with the price increase, but the main reason I got this figure, I ended up skipping the other 20th anniversary line figures because I already got versions of those figures, and the accessories come with are nice, but I already got them. So the main reason I got this was to do this. I wanted Charles Bronson. This head is Charles Bronson. It's tempting to repaint the hair, make it like a dark brown, but I'm fine with it as is too. Just stick on this suit body. I like it. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch the review. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you next time.